Welcome back, comic book collectors and enthusiasts. My name is Brandon. You're watching M.O.N.Comics. Hey folks, welcome back. I'm actually trying to put out 2 videos this week. This one's going to be a little bit shorter than my end of the week Friday videos I typically put out because I recently acquired a book that is pretty important to my Fantastic Four run, and I wanted to give it the attention it properly deserves. So before I start and show you this book, if you wouldn't mind going down and hitting subscribe and hit the like button. I am on my road to 1,000 subscribers. My goal is maybe by the end of the year or beginning of 2024. If I can get there, if I do make it, it's going to be one heck of a giveaway. I've got some stuff put aside already in hopes that I do. So any help getting there is really highly appreciated. I'm at 600 subs already. Crazy. I really appreciate the love and support all of you offered me. And I actually found out that myself and about 600 other content creators were nominated for the CBCAs, which are Comic Book Community Awards, put on by Brian LCS and a slew of other people that donate their time and goods to make this happen. Thank you, Brian. I think this is really important to the community, and it's a pretty amazing thing. So we'll stay tuned for that, some more too. And I didn't mention too, after my the Galvarino interview with the Galvarino Predator, rather, we managed to, between your help and myself and Anthony and a outside fan of the channel, we're able to raise $200 for the American Stroke Association. So I'm about to plug in that money, make the donation, and I'll share the screenshot on my page. So thank you, everyone. It means a lot to me. We were able to put the donation in my mother's name, who suffered a stroke a couple years ago, and she was pretty pumped to hear that we were doing it, in her honor and in hopes of helping out other stroke victims. So let's get into this book. All right, so I'm working the Fantastic Four run. I currently have 39 issues until this book came in. I got this from M.O.N.Comics on Instagram. This is my second slab I purchased from him. If you're looking for a place to buy from a reliable person who packs well, ships fast, and has very fair prices on his slabs, look no further than Mr. Wilson. I got this Silver Surfer, the first one shot from him. That was my first intro to him, and the second book I got was this one right here. So without further ado, the lowest number Fantastic Four book in my collection, Fantastic Four number 8. This is just an amazing book that I have now, 1962. It is only graded at 2.0, but again, I have to get books in the grade that I can afford. And it presents well for a 2.0. It is, of course, Stanley Story, excuse me, and Jack Kirby and Dick Ayers cover actually on this one. And it is a first appearance of the Puppet Master, and it's also a first appearance of Alicia Masters, who is his stepdaughter and love interest of the Thing. And because she's a love interest of the Thing, the Puppet Master has always hated the Thing. So the Puppet Master, his powers, he uses a radioactive clay that he will form into the subjects he wants to manipulate, attaches them to strings, and boom, he's able to manipulate those people. Really pumped to add a single-digit sub-10 issue to my Fantastic Four run. This is probably the most economical you can find, I'm guessing. I haven't done the total research, but just from what I've looked at, because I believe number 5 is the first Doctor Doom appearance. Number 6 is first Submariner Silver Age. It's either 6 or 4. Of course, number 1 is just crazy. But I did some research on this just because I wanted to see, what was on the CGC census. So if you're not familiar, you can go to CGC website and you can check out their census and you can plug books in and see how many out there are graded. So on the census, there is 1,178 of these graded. That's not a crazy amount. That's sub 2,000 in the world. Are there some raw copies out there? Absolutely sure. Some people that don't want to grade, that just, keep them to read them and are purists, and that's cool. But this gives us an idea of how many are out there graded. So 1,178. Of those, there are 1,030 universal grades. That's just the regular blue label. It's complete. It's attached. Nothing's been touched, tampered, anything. So that's what this is. There are 15 qualified. So qualified might mean that it's missing a page or a wrap, and that would be a green label. Then you get into signature series. There's 30 signature series out there of this book, and then they don't tell you who they're signed by though, so they could be Stanley, Jack Kirby, you just don't know. There are 103 restored grade. That is the purple label. those command significantly amount less than the other labels, especially a blue label. And then overall, there are 26 2.0s on the census. So I am a proud owner of one of 26 2.0s. So I was just very, very happy to get this book. I've always loved the cover. Mr. Wilson and M.O.N.Comics, I really thank you and appreciate it. He had this up on his page, and I reached out to him, and he set it aside for me until the weekend, and I was able to procure it. But really cool cover. I think it got dinged so much because of the staining and dirt on the back. There is a large color-breaking crease right there through the Fantastic Four, which is kind of hard to see, but it's not torn, it's complete. I actually showed this on a stream with Ryan the Colossus Collector the other night, Mr. Akins, and him and I both agreed that, you know, this is such an early Marvel book that it's really, there's like no big, the trade dress is just different. There's no lines, you know, it's just Fantastic Four and the 12 cents. It's just really before Marvel got into that big fanfare trade dress up top. So very happy. I just want to make a video showing this one comic that is very important to my run. I'm up to 40. I got to do a family photo. Again, I tried to take one a couple weeks ago on a table laid out, and I just had to get up so high. So I'm going to have to put like a nice blanket down and put them on the ground when my kids are not home and take a group photo. It's very cool to see how far this run has progressed. But very pumped to add this Fantastic Four number 8 to the collection. So I just want to make a quick video. I have another video coming out Friday with the mighty M.O.N. Mail 5 and some other happenings going on. So until then, have fun. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week and keep reading those comics.